Saylor talking positively about Litecoin. And like, okay, someone stitched this up, right? But no.
You make coffee purchases with it. And Google, and I think Google and Apple and Amazon, they'll all eventually come in, and they're digital networks. And then I think there's crypto networks, and Litecoin is an example of an innovative crypto. And there's going to be Litecoin. There's going to be people working on privacy, people working on more speed, people working on more smart contracts, people working on DeFi in the crypto community. And they're going to work to try to plug some of the other, what they perceive as functionality gaps. And as long as they all do a good job of engineering into Bitcoin, then they can find their place. It'll be competitive. Litecoin's got to compete in the crypto world. And then PayPal's got to compete with Square and Apple and the like in the digital world. I think that Bitcoin is going to be the dominant emerging monetary network. And no matter, whether Apple or Amazon or Google or Facebook or Square or PayPal wins, doesn't matter. Bitcoin's going to win. And with Litecoin, with you, John, as the promoter, I'm sure Litecoin is going to do better than the other cryptos in solving Litecoin solves. So you just go to it, my man.
I love Michael. I love Michael Saylor like a fat kid loves cake. It's the truth. It's the truth. All right.
Okay, now that was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. Now, again, like I said, I did not know that this clip was original. Like at first, I saw the clip and I thought, wait, what? Like, is this even real? And then I saw, of course, where he sort of like lauded Johnny, and I'm like, okay, now this is actually some real shit. And I kind of like the way he put it, right? Because again, this is not Michael Saylor's first time, mentioning Litecoin. He's mentioned Litecoin before in a clip where I think it was an X Spaces, and it was talking about like, there's just like a dozen crypto out of like 12,000, 14,000, 20,000, however many tens of thousands of them that are out there now, millions, by the way, that can actually like be considered commodity status, right? Can actually like claim commodity status, in front of the SEC, in front of the CFTC. And ultimately, that was not even the first time, or that was not even the only time. He's actually like name dropped Litecoin a couple of times, and now talking about Litecoin and calling Litecoin an innovative crypto, and saying, of course, it's gonna have to compete and all of this. It just shows that Litecoin, in fact, has it kind of like is occupying a space in Michael Saylor's mind. There's a Litecoin mind share. Like Litecoin is taking so much mind share in his mind, and I'm not gonna cut off a possibility. Like I just want to know what that thought of Litecoin in his brain is gonna like evolve into once Litecoin starts performing, right? I mean, he's talking about this general sentiment towards Litecoin is kind of like apathy at this point, right? Because even the way he's talking about it, he's trying to be like more conservative, right? He's not going into it going like, oh, Litecoin's great. I mean, it's just because the price is where it is. It's not really performed in any significant way over the last, how many years? But right now, this is how he's talking. I want to know what like that mind share, that like Litecoin position, the Litecoin thought in his mind is going to evolve into once Litecoin start performing. So when Litecoin is in about 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, what is he going to do? What is he going to say? Is he going to be able to resist the urge to just allocate again? Because he already has a kind of like a soft spot for Litecoin at this point, right? He kind of like at least considers it better than the others. And, he kind of like alludes to that when he jokingly said, oh yeah, I mean, Johnny promoting Litecoin, of course it's going to be better than most of the coins out there. That's just a nice way of putting it without like sounding like, without pissing off the maxes, in my opinion, from my own perspective, right? So if this is really what he thinks right now, what will he think, or what will be his perspective once Litecoin starts going to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and Bitcoin struggles, right? Because I see, I don't know, not a lot of people see this. I see a very, big possibility that like Litecoin gets to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and essentially Bitcoin struggles, and not just like it struggles and it goes to zero. No, like it struggles in the sense that it, of course, maybe it gets to all-time highs, but like it's not really doing multiples and Litecoin is where all the volatility is at, in that case, like, what will be the reason why, he ignores Litecoin? There's not a lot of reasons why he would continue to, he be able to like logically justify a situation where he ignores Litecoin. There's just not going to be a reason like that. So what is his opinion going to morph into?